This is an orientation video of the latest SpatialXL. First, I'm going to show how to open SpatialXL. As you can see, this is an Excel spreadsheet with customer information. To open SpatialXL, click on the SpatialXL tab, which opens the ribbon, and click on Show SpatialXL. This will open and dock a spatial pane. To float the spatial pane, click Show Floating. And to dock this again, simply close the floating pane. Now I'm going to show the ribbons and toolbars of SpatialXL. This area is the SpatialXL ribbon, and it contains operations which apply to the map and to the spreadsheet. By expanding the ribbon over here, we see the spatial ribbon. These different tools pertain to the mapping area. This toolbar over here is called the shortcut toolbar, and it has the most commonly used features which comes from the ribbon. This toolbar over here is called the navigation or view toolbar, and this pertains to a particular scene that you are working in. Now we're going to have a look at background maps. You are able to add a number of background map layers such as Google or Bing Maps, which are usually free services and only require an internet connection. If you have purchased background layers with our product, you can use these offline as well. Now I'm going to show you how to add data to SpatialXL. Any spreadsheet that has latitude and longitude data can be quickly added to your map. Here I have a spreadsheet of store locations with coordinates and other data. To add these to the map, I click the Add Excel Layer button. In the Properties box, I can change a number of layer settings like labels, themes, and so on, and I can come back and set these properties at any time. For now, I will just click OK, and as you can see, the layer has been added to my map. Your spreadsheet is linked to your map, so any filters, searches or queries you do in the spreadsheet will automatically reflect on your map. For example, I will filter on the sales area of Randburg, and the map will update to only display stores in Randburg. You can filter on as many fields as you like. You can also load any other data, for instance shapefiles such as territories, and tick these on and off as well. Now we're going to look at some of the other tools of SpatialXL. You can quickly zoom right down to street level, and if you want to quickly see labels for these features, right click your layer and click on Text Labels and choose a label name. For more information on a particular store, you can use the Inspector tool and click on the store you'd like to see more information on. You can also measure distances using the Measure tool. For instance, I can measure distances between two stores and then a third. You can also copy and paste coordinates from your map by clicking on Copy 2D Coordinates and clicking a point on the map, and that will copy the coordinates to your clipboard, and you can paste it anywhere from there. Now we're going to have a look at map selection tools in SpatialXL. You can use any of the select tools to select multiple points on your map and highlight them in your spreadsheet. You can also select by drawing a square, circle or freehand. I will use the circle in this example and draw around a 1 kilometer radius from this particular store. All the stores within a 1 kilometer radius have been selected. My count window shows me a total count of the stores that I've selected, and if I click my Select in Excel button, it will highlight the stores I've selected in my spreadsheet. You can keep the selection by using the Excel full color. To zoom out to see all your stores, click the Zoom Fit to Layer button. Now we're going to have a look at styling, theming and labeling in SpatialXL. To change any of the layer settings, right-click your layer and click Layer Properties. In here you can change any styling settings like color and size, label settings as well, and you can create map themes, color coding and sizing your data. To quickly view any themes that you've created, right-click your layer and click Theme, and a list of themes that you have created will be visible. These are sales volumes, logos, and sales areas. Now I'm going to show how the data grid works in SpatialXL. You can access the layer data as a grid by right-clicking the layer and clicking on View Data. In here you can, for example, quickly get a total count or sum of any column. You can also group or pivot your data, for example, by sales area. And here we can see a percentage of every area compared to the others for the total sales volume. Now we're going to look at advanced spatial tools in SpatialXL. We have a number of spatial analysis tools which can be accessed from the Tools area. For instance, Aggregate, which sums up attributes of contained spatial elements, for instance, sales volume. Classify, which classifies per geometry attribute, using that attribute for their classification. For instance, if you looked at your territories or sales area, Classify will tell you which area these customers belong to. Then we've got Cluster, which will allocate particular features to groups. And Tessellation, which will create fixed geometries like hexagons or rectangles or squares to cover an area. We also do heat mapping, and you can save the radiuses around a particular area. We can also provide census data and assist with queries on the census data, such as dominant language, race, income level, and we can assist with providing shopping center data as well. Thank you very much.